Hello my friends, we are going to be looking at the 1/8 scale from Kotobukiya from Fire Force Tamaki Katatsu. And I gotta say, this figure looks amazing. But before we get into the figure itself, I kind of want to take a little bit to talk about the box because I really do enjoy this box a lot. First, you get a nice good window of the figure itself for Tamaki as well. But inside you get to see a silhouette of the entire cast from Team 8 from the Fire Force, and it's really slick. And it also is decked out in Fire Force kind of assets in different attire, and I really do like this box a lot. And then on the back you also get a picture of the figure itself, and does let you know that this under blue light or dark lights, it will glow up in the dark for the blue stripes, which is pretty cool, and it resembles the way it does in the anime. And now getting to the figure itself, Tamaki looks absolutely amazing. The sculpt on this figure looks so good that you can actually see the definition of her abs, just the detail in her hair, the coat, how it flows off, and then you even get a nice good touch of some steam rising up from her feet. I would have loved a little bit of an extra detail to show some cat ears like how she does in the show, where it glows pink. I would love that if they would add that little extra accessory, but I get that having the blue coat light up in the black light is a little bit more of a detail or cost effective than adding a little cat ears. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm asking for a lot, but I felt like that little detail would have been really nice. For a 1/8 scale figure, this is a pretty good size and detail for a figure like this. This figure was only 12,100 yen, which equivalently sums to 77 yen. Now, this figure is not available on Ami anymore. Now in the aftermarket, you can pretty much find this figure anywhere at a pretty reasonable price, because for some reason Fire Force just didn't take off like we initially thought it was going to be. It's honestly a shame that Fire Force didn't get more figures within the cast, because I wanted one of Maka, of Iris, of Hibana, and then we only ever gotten Shinra, which makes sense, Arthur, and Benimaru, I think it was. And it's almost a shame that it seemed like, at first, it seemed like Fire Force was getting some nice good love and merch and quality figures, but then all of a sudden it just stopped. I don't know if that's because of the stop of the anime or the fact that just people wasn't vibing with Fire Force as much, but honestly I think this show deserved better. Now that's a topic for another day. We're mostly here to talk about the figure itself, and I would say Kotobukiya knocked this figure out of the park. Like I said, the only thing that I would love them to add is the cat ears, but for the figure itself, I love that it has a very nice dynamic and not a very static pose to it. You got her pigtails flowing to the side, you got the coat swaying in that same way, and then as I said, you got the steam coming up from her feet as the base, which I like that they didn't give her a traditional like normal base, and that the base itself is the steam itself. And then of course the definition on her hip cleavage in the one shot on the sides, and just the definition of her bra, and of course the abs itself looks really nice. For a good price and a good figure, I'm really happy with my purchase. And it's again a shame that we haven't gotten any other figures within the line. I would hope at least that they release another figure for Maki and Iris to complete the whole first line set, and the lieutenant, because they didn't release the lieutenant or the chief. It's weird that they chose such a range of different figures. I get why they chose Benimaru, because he was like the hot boy of the show, and Tamaki, who was the best girl of the show, but Maki also was a best girl as well in her own right. And I would love to see how they would have tackled her being more masculine and having a buff scope and definition into the figure, because you don't really get to see a lot of that, and I would have loved to see how she would look in figure form, and it's a shame that it seems like it's not going to get that. But there is rumors that season 3 of Fire Force is coming sometime. I don't know when, but there is rumors that it is coming, and that maybe when that show does return, they will start releasing new figures. I would love to see one being done by Spirit Tail, who I just got my Ryza from, or I would like to see Alter take a crack at it. Fat Company, I think, would do a pretty good job on some Fire Force figures. But that's pretty much it for this figure itself. I just wanted to go on a little bit of rant that we haven't gotten any more Fire Force figures, unfortunately, but I did want to show this one off. I know this probably isn't not the biggest figure rail for most people, but I did want to get something from Fire Force because I really did love the anime and the manga, because I do collect the manga as well. And with my collection nowadays, I'm shooting more towards scale figures more than prize figures. I've been kind of selling off a lot of my prize figures to save up for more bigger and better scale figures. Not saying that prize figures aren't good. I'm just, for me, I think I've grown out of the prize figure market, and I really want to move into having more scale figures like this or higher if I'm able. But let me know how you guys feel about this figure. If you got it, did you enjoy it? Do you think the same way as me, that you think Fire Force should have got more? Or if you didn't like Fire Force, let me know down in the comments down below what you didn't like about Fire Force itself. I know some people said the fan service, but like every anime has fan service, so I didn't really care about that. But the story, the concept of the show was really good. I think it had a really good foundation. Season 2 wasn't as strong as season 1. However, I still loved it overall. That is it for this. I apologize if this is like more of a slower video than my normal ones. I am getting over a cold. I don't know if you guys can hear how hoarse I sound right now. So I did have another video planned, but I'm gonna have to take some more time to really edit that because I'm trying to get over that. But let me know also how you guys are enjoying the daily uploads. I'm trying to put some good quality into the videos as I go through and trying to make some good stuff for you guys to enjoy. Also, I do want to take the moment to say thank you for 6,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate everyone who's been supporting the channel, and I've been putting a lot of work into the videos, so I really do appreciate you guys for continuing to show that support for the future. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, let me know by hitting the like button, subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. And also, if you guys love this unboxing, maybe you enjoy my El Tellier Ryza figure unboxing, that you can click right here. Yeah, go ahead, click on it. It's a really good video, and it's a sexy figure.
Seems like the life I feel. Seems like the life I feel is a little distant. Yeah. Seems like the life I need. Seems like the life I need.